Different Brews featuring Tazayawan. He that have an ear. Ew, that's nasty. Hold up, chat. Wait a minute. He that have an ear. Bro, that last one was trash. Let him hear. Let's get it. Okay.
I'm trying to tell you I'm a different brew, and you can tell by the way I move. I ain't never been a fraud, always sticking to the code. You ain't never seen me pick and choose. So homie, how about you? Homie, how about you? Another 24, another day in the hood, another banger for the coast, and the feeling is good. Trying to tell you I'm a different brew, and you can tell by the way I move. I ain't never been a fraud, always sticking to the code. You ain't never seen me pick and choose. So homie, how about you? Homie, how about you? Another 24, another day in the hood, another banger for the coast, and the feeling is good. Got the type of spirit suckers wanna emulate, but I'm really from the west and they can't relate. Son of Jacob really doing my thing. I was raised on the block where you hoop or you bang. Put respect up on my name when you see this fringe, and mean a whole lot when you wear this fringe. But it won't get you to the king. Nigga, shut that down. Jive ass turkeys trying to take my.
Hey, come on, hold up.
24, another day in the hood, another banger for the coast, and the feeling is good. Got the type of spirit suckers wanna emulate, but I'm really from the west and they can't relate. Son of Jacob really doing my thing. I was raised on the block where you hoop or you bang. Put respect up on my name when you see this fringe, and mean a whole lot when you wear this fringe. But it won't get you to the king. Nigga, shut that down. Jive ass turkeys trying to take my crown. Even if
he said it mean a lot when you wear this fringe. He said, but it ain't gonna get you to the kingdom though. Let me go shut that down real quick. Hold up. Look, man, you gotta keep these commandments, bro. It was a reason why that woman went and touched. It was a reason why that woman in the scriptures went and touched the hem of Christ's garment. And if you don't know, hem is another word for fringe. You know what I'm saying? He said when she touched his hem of the garment, when she touched that fringe, he said that there was virtue that came from him. So if he felt the need to say that he felt like virtue left him, if he said that because she touched his fringe, he felt like like it was so crazy, because the way that it's worded, it was like he was like, "No, who touched me?" And then the you know what I'm saying, the disciples was asking Christ like, "Christ, you in a multitude of people, it's people all over the place, and you go ask who touched me?" He said, "No, I felt like somebody touched my fringes." You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because me and my family, we always joke about it and everything like that. If we brush into each other's fringes, or like my son might try to run somewhere and then I grab his fringes. Yeah, I'm taking your virtue. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's some power in them fringes, man. Don't think it's not.
When you wear this fringe, but it won't get you to the king. Nigga, shut that down. Jive ass turkeys trying to take my crown. Even if I don't win, I'ma still keep the law. Either way, I don't lose. Trying to tell you I'm a different brew, and you can tell by the way I move. I ain't never been a fraud, always sticking to the code. You ain't never seen me pick and choose. So homie, how about you? Yeah. Homie, how about you? You should never feel ashamed trying to organize. Only time I tell a story is when I testify. Hear the words that I say, turn it up a notch. We following the steps of a Mashiach.
That's so funny, because it's so funny, bro, because he said only time I'm telling stories is when I testify. And if y'all haven't seen, there's been a video that just started circulating around Facebook again, where he went back to church. Went back to his, I guess that was his old Christian church, and he went up there in the front, because you know how people, they say, "Oh, come tell your testimony," or whatever. He went up to the front of the church. You know what I'm saying? He went to tell the testimony, and maybe we can do a reaction to it, because it's kind of crazy, bro. It's kind of crazy. Maybe we could do a reaction to it up on the channel. But he went up to the front of the church, he told them like how he came about, like, well, he learned the knowledge that he was Israel. You know what I'm saying? He learned that Christ was a black man, and he learned that we are the Israelites. And we got to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And the pastor said, that's not a testimony, Chad. The man said that wasn't a testimony. And you need to get out of here with that mess. Like, for real, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Mind you, they had Caesar Bow up on the podium right there, hung out, you know what I'm saying? Hung out, white man, you know, but he telling them, hey, Christ is a black man. We are the Israelites. We got to keep the commandments. And they say that's not a testimony. It's crazy, bro. Crazy.
Only time I tell a story is when I testify.
Oh, it's power in the beard too, bro. Look, in the scriptures, there was a situation where it was two people that was coming back, and they were trying to get back to Jerusalem, but they ended up getting beat down, right? And they got their beard ripped off, and then they got their garments cut off in the back, right, where able to show their buttocks. And David said, do not come back until y'all beards grow back. Like, why would he, like, if it wasn't that important, then why would he say that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, threw that man out the church for trying to give his testimony, bro. That's crazy. And told the man it wasn't a testimony. I definitely should do a reaction to it. I'm gonna put that up in the I'm gonna put that in the what's it called? I'm gonna put it in the Discord so I can remember to do a reaction to it. Or if anybody knows the video that I'm talking about, I've been seeing it on Facebook. It might be up on other platforms, but yeah, put that mug in the Discord for real, because I want to react to it because it's crazy. It's some of the wildest stuff ever, and it's funny because I watched it a long time ago and I did not know that was Yashami. So now that I know Yashami, it's like, dang, that was him. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And also, I apologize for having people start calling you Yashami. That's hilarious, bro. I apologize, bro. I know they got that straight from me. Hey, all right, bro. Let's get back to the music.
You ain't never see me pick and choose. So, homie, how about you? Yeah. Homie, how about you? You should never feel ashamed trying to organize. Only time I tell a story is when I testify. Hear the words that I say, turn it up a notch. We following the steps of a Mashiach. Smooth when we walk in. TS apparel, I stay flossed in. Okay. Feeding the sheep, down sloss in. See the fruits of the spirits, now they talking. Saved by the works in the feast days. Don't care for the he say, she say. I'm storing treasures up in heaven and I'm running up the revenue. I'm trying to tell you I'm a different brew. And you can tell by the way I move. I ain't never been a fraud, always sticking to the code. You ain't never seen me pick and choose. So homie, how about you? Homie, how about you?
I'm from the west coast, west side too. No flag fringed up with a strip of blue. Reputable, I'm a general. Exceptional to my team, never typical. 14 years and these J's still cynical. Niggas wanna be accepted, but I'm different though. I wear these fringes like a flag, nigga. Tunic long, I don't sag, nigga. Straight shooter like Gad, nigga. You can't tell who doctrine off? That's your bad, nigga. West Brew, but we hit it back to the
Got that.
no flag fringed up with a strip of blue. Reputable, I'm a general. Exceptional to my team, never typical. 14 years and these J's still cynical. Niggas wanna be accepted, but I'm different though. I wear these fringes like a flag, nigga. Tunic long, I don't sag, nigga. Straight shooter like Gad, nigga. You can't tell who doctrine off? That's your bad, nigga. West Brew, but we hit it back to the east. I got lines in my circle, that's to say the least.
Different brew. And you can tell by the way I move. I ain't never been a fraud, always sticking to the code. You ain't never seen me pick and choose. So homie, how about you?
Hey, I like how he said you can't tell that you can't tell your doctrine off, that's your bad. Because, bro, like, how I think I said this like recently, but it's like you cannot sit here and teach a doctrine or speak about a doctrine that you don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain things that your spirit don't agree with, you can't sit here and then go teach that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would hear people say like, "Oh, I believe some of it, but I don't believe all of it." But then it's like, if you don't believe some of it, then don't be teaching about it. You know what I mean? Because you don't truly believe. And the scripture says that a man has to be fully persuaded, right? So if you're not fully persuaded in that doctrine, don't sit here and practice the doctrine that you're not fully persuaded in, because a man told you to believe in that. You know what I'm saying? If your spirit don't resonate with what is being taught, that you know what I mean? You gotta ask the Most High, like, is this something that I need to be following or whatever? But sometimes what happens is you will get brothers or you will get some sisters that don't believe in something, right? But then they follow it as if they believe in it. But then when their faith gets shaky, their true colors come out, and everybody find out that they truly didn't believe in the doctrine in the first place. That's why a lot of people be like, "Oh, they just switched up." They never switched up. They just never believed in it truly. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the honest truth. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people left certain congregations and situations, and you know what I mean, friends and family and everything like that, in this truth, because they didn't truly believe the same when they started. But because everybody else around them believed, they try to make it seem like they believed it too. You know what I mean? Or they maybe didn't believe it, but in fear of being rejected by everybody else, because they didn't own up and say, "Hey, I didn't believe it in the first place," right? Now they're afraid to say that they don't believe it anymore, because they thinking that they're gonna lose a brother or sister. You know what I'm saying? And if you already feel that way about certain things, then there's already gonna be an issue. You know what I mean? Don't hide what you truly believe from the people that you dealing with. You know, because it might be just a simple issue. You know what I mean? It might be a simple issue that could be fixed, or that could be taught, or that could be. But if you sit here and faking the funk, then obviously your true colors is gonna come out eventually. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I like that bar.
I ain't never been a fraud, always sticking to the code. You ain't never seen me pick and choose. So homie, how about you? Homie, how about you?
All right. We don't know nothing about that Big Three.